Riffical Records presents the Projekt Gemineye Update with your host, Mark Anthony Kay. Greetings everyone and welcome to Projekt Gemineye Update number 51. And we all know why we're here today. We are here to pick a winner for the test press of a brand new day, which is right here. And I believe this is number 8, which is a very fantastic version of the test press. I listened to it and it sounds spot on perfect. So one of you lucky 25, I think, 24, 25 entries. Thank you again, all of you who entered. That was a great amount of you. I was very happy that so many of you entered. Again, I've said it before. I feel I have probably the best supporters in the music scene right now. I truly appreciate every last one of you out there. Thank you very much. I wish I could do more stuff like this for you guys because you guys have been truly incredible throughout this whole thing. And all the more reason why I try to focus on making the best music for you guys, giving you the best releases, and, you know, some great contest stuff as well for you guys because you guys deserve it. In return, I get some awesome supporters. So I love you guys. Thank you very much. I know I might sound a little sappy right now, but I truly appreciate all of you out there. And I just thought it would be important to let that be known to you all. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know that as it's in here, this is in a nice anti-static sleeve, but I thought it might be a good idea to put it in something a little bit more sturdy when I ship it. Obviously, I'm going to do it with the proper, you know, cardboard supporters inside the package and stuff like that. But I did have, excuse me, I still got a little bit of a hoarse throat. I did have an extra album cover from when I was signing this, and I'll show you why I have this extra. And to show you how well or how far I'll go in keeping the quality top notch for you guys. While I was signing this, as you can see here, I believe it shows that this is number 99. So when I was going through this and signing these, I noticed that down here, you'll see right, is that there? Yeah. If you notice right here, there's a little tear at the bottom right here. Now, I know that's really minor, but that's a no-no. I would refuse to let that go out to anybody who is paying. Now, I hope the winner of this contest doesn't mind having a little small nick on this, but this is just, I wanted to just give this to somebody who is going to win the test press so they have something to put it in. So, and it fits, and it's this album too, so what better cover to have for the test press than this one? As you can see, and it's already signed. It's already signed, excuse me. This damn weather here in Canada, I'm telling you, one day it's 12 degrees, the next day it's -3, then it's like 15 degrees, then it's like -1 again. I'm really getting fed up with the weather here. I'm sorry, I just have to get that out of the system as well. So, we're already 4 minutes in. I'm sure a lot of you are screaming at the screen saying, get on with it, get on with it. Who's going to win this thing? So, let's get on with it. Here is the magical Kiss hat. I know most people say, well, what do you mean Kiss hat? Well, there it is. I don't want to flip it because the names are already in there. So, but there you'll see it says Kiss. So, everything is in here. All the names are, you know, folded up exactly the same way. And let's go through them one by one. And let's see who wins. And I'll see if I can make a little comment about each person. I mean, a little comment, otherwise we'll be here for 45 minutes. Okay, so the way this is going to work, I'm going to pick out the names. The last name that I pick out, the very last name, will be the winner. Okay, a little bit more added tension. So here we go. Let's start. The first name out. And before I start this, I want to say I always feel guilty doing these kind of contests because If it was up to me, I would get 24 test pressings and give you guys all for entering, but can't do that. And there always has to be a winner, so let's get on with it. Sorry, I'm just, you know how it is. Okay, name number 1 is the man who won the last contest, Dani Beckstrom. Sorry, buddy. The man from Finland. First name out. Looking forward to your video, by the way, of the prize that I sent you. Let's see, next name. Next name out is Alex Walker, fellow podcaster who was with me on the KISS FAQ, and really fantastic supporter. He posts all the time. In fact, he just posted, I think, yesterday. Thank you, Alex. Great guy. I appreciate you and everything you do, buddy. Thanks. Next name. Marcus Svendsen, the man from Sweden. He's been also a very committed member, supporter, has been involved in pretty much everything that I've been doing musically. Thank you very much, sir. Sorry, better luck next time. Next name. Next name we have Colin Powell, fellow musician, fantastic guitar player. If you look him up on Bandcamp, he has like 1 million albums out, and all of them are worth listening to. He makes some fantastic instrumental music. Sorry, buddy. Next name, let's see, pick this one. Joe Grubbs, another vinyl fanatic. He runs the Vinyl Discoveries page, I believe, and has quite the massive collection of albums. Impressive, like his collection. If you ever go by the Vinyl Discoveries, you'll see the man posts at least 2 times a day and has incredible records. He's a great supporter as well. Sorry, Joe. Better luck next time. All right. Next we have, Keenan, my brother in podcasting. He's with me on the KISS FAQ, and he also is my co-host on the East-West Vinyl Analysis. And I believe he's Gemini Club member number 1. First man to get into the club, Keenan. Sorry, my friend. Better luck next time. I know I keep saying that. Sorry. I just always feel guilty when somebody doesn't win. Okay. Next name is Kevin Mulrine. He is my co-host, in a lot of ways a sort of mentor to me. He runs the Yes Music podcast. He's the man who started that podcast, and I'm honored to co-host with him now on there. And he's a great supporter of my music and everything that I do. And he, like I said, sort of a mentor. I feel honored to work with him on the podcast. I've learned a lot from him about podcasting and how to do podcasting and be classy about it. I guess that sort of comes with his British background. The British always seem to have a way of doing things that are pretty classy. So, sorry, my friend, Kevin Mulrine. Next name. Oh, sorry, I picked out 2 there. Bill Elm. A fellow KISS vinyl fan. I believe I met him through, I think it was maybe Kiss My Wax or one of these KISS-related sites. A very smart man when it comes to KISS stuff and music in general. I'm honored to have him as a supporter, and he's a very great guy, supports me in the music as well, and has a vast knowledge of KISS stuff. Another person, if you're ever interested in learning more about KISS stuff, there's your guy, Bill Elm. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. E-L-A. Elm? Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, next name. Preston Frazier. Now, Preston Frazier is a well-known person in the Yes music community. He also has a site called 20 Something Reviews. He does a lot of music reviews. In fact, I have to give him a special shout out. He was the very first person who did a review on Projekt Gemineye on the Ordinary Day album. Actually, the CD he reviewed. And I feel that in a lot of ways he kickstarted everything because he was the one who took a chance and made a review, the very first person who made a review. So thank you very much, Preston, and good luck in future contests. Okay, we're already at 10.5 minutes. I better step this up a bit. Next name is Andrew Zenti. Now, Andrew is a person I've known for a very long time. He was the drummer in the last incarnation of my band, Reckon With One. He's a dear friend of mine and a very smart guy and an incredible drummer. And yeah, what more can I say? Sorry, Andrew. Better luck next time. Next name. Vard Lund, fellow musician, has a band called Moonspell. Oh boy, he's gonna kick me for getting that wrong. Anyways, he's a musician. I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I don't want to get that wrong because I'm gonna feel like a total jerk off if I get this wrong. Sorry. Give me 1 minute. I just want to make sure I get this correct. Moonscape is the name of his band. It's a fantastic band. I have the album, and just like me, he's pretty much a one-man operation, and the album is incredible. Go to Bandcamp and look up Moonscape, and you'll find his record there. I believe it's called Entity. I'll be kicking myself if I got that wrong as well. It's right there. Of course, I picked on the wrong picture. God, Mark, get it together today. Entity. Great guy, great music, and a good friend of mine. And my condolences, buddy. His father recently passed away. My heart and prayers go out to you, my friend. And better luck next time. Okay, on to the next name. Okay, I'm going to probably slaughter this name. Petr Klieg. Petr Klieg. Another member of the community, the vinyl community, big collector of stuff. Got into Projekt Gemineye, I think a little bit after I started doing the music. A few months after, I guess, the Ordinary Day album came out. Another great supporter, and I consider him a very important supporter, just like I do everybody else. But yeah, and great guy. On to the next one. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of things for everybody in here while I'm doing this. Peter ONeill is the next name out of the hat. He is the host of Check This Out. It's a podcast on Prog Rocks, the station that does progressive music. He has a great show. Let's check this out. And he also has Epic Mondays, and it's an incredible show. He has one of the best chat rooms on the internet, I feel, and I always go there on Fridays and hang out with the people there. So, sorry, Peter. Better luck next time. Next name. Gord Steele. Gord has been a long-time friend and a long-time supporter of all my music from as far back as Reckon With One when we first started back in 1999. He's a dear friend and a very massive supporter and has a awesome vinyl collection. I'm always envious of whenever he posts his Budgie albums because they're incredibly hard to find, and I love Budgie just probably as much as he does, but don't have nearly as many of their records. So, but better luck next time. Okay. So dwindling down here. Let's see, what's the next name here? Brian Chapman, one of the co-hosts of the Pottered in Hell podcast. Great bunch of guys. Incredibly good podcast. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check out Pottered in Hell. They have so many different topics. They focus on so many different things. It's an incredible podcast. And yours truly has been on a couple of times. I've been interviewed, and I've also co-hosted with them on different topics. Great guys. Sorry, Brian. Better luck next time. Next name. Now, what are the chances of that? Steve Wright, another person involved in the Pottered in Hell podcast, the host pretty much of the podcast, another great guy. I can just pretty much ditto what I said about Brian, about Steve, great guys. In fact, I believe they are both firefighters that work at the same fire station in Pennsylvania. So respect to them. You guys have a really important and hard job, and I'm sure people in the community are very appreciative of you guys out there, and I'm appreciative of you guys musically for your support. So thank you very much, and better luck next time. Next name. Barret Bolander, another man who's very well versed in music, has a great collection. I believe he's also a graphic designer. And I know music runs through his veins quite a bit. I'm glad to know him, and I'm glad that he's a supporter of my music. It means a lot to have his support. So thanks, Brett, and better luck next time. Okay, we're getting down to the end. If you haven't heard your name yet, you still have a chance, obviously. Next name. Oh, Jeff Strong. This man is a fellow Canadian. In fact, he lives in Mississauga, I believe, which is not very far from where I live. So this would have been a interesting win if you would have won. So I could have probably have just dropped it at your apartment or house or whatever. Music fan, obviously, big fan. Is a big supporter of my stuff. I know he's bought not only my music, but he's bought T-shirts and other things that I've gone out. So he's a big supporter of my stuff. Thank you very much, my friend, and better luck next time. Next name. Craig Smith, one of the brains behind the Pods and Sods network and podcast. I thoroughly enjoy that podcast. I've listened to it all the time. In fact, I have to say still, and I've mentioned it many times on Facebook, that he might have done the greatest podcast episode on Apple Records I've ever heard. If you haven't heard it, go to their page, Pods and Sods, and look up the Apple Records podcast he did. I believe it's like 5 parts. It's incredible. If you're into that sort of things about the record label and their history and their releases, unbelievable episodes. Better luck next time, Craig. Sorry. Okay, down to the last couple. This name is Doug Johansson, a very dear person, lives in Australia, and whenever I have a fan that's from Australia, I hate that word, fan, supporter from Australia, I always have to give them some extra prop, because I know that it's not cheap to send records around the world now as things go up. It's especially difficult, I'm sure, for people from Australia. Whenever I post selling a vinyl record, I always cringe when I have to say that it's like $20 shipping for them. So the fact that he's bought everything that I've released, I have to say thank you very much, my friend, and better luck next time. Okay. We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 names left. Let's go. Let's see who's going to be the winner here. Doug Werzer, another Kiss vinyl collector, and he has an impressive Kiss collection. Unbelievable. Canadian, and I know him through the Kiss Canadian vinyl collectors group, and I'm pretty much envious of his vinyl collection. I mean, he has some of the greatest pressings of Kiss albums I've seen. Stuff I don't have in my collection at all. In fact, makes my collection look like nothing. He has a absolutely fantastic collection. So, better luck next time, my friend. And yeah, all the best to you. Next name, number 4. Anthony Asaro. Another man who has been involved in Projekt Gemineye early on, and always shows his support in everything that I do. I really appreciate him and his support, and I'm sorry that you didn't win it. So better luck next time, my friend. We're down to 3 names. Who will it be? His name is Andrea Web. Andrea is a lady from Germany. She's a big supporter of my music as well. I recently bought both albums on CD. Thank you so much for your support. And she's a great artist as well. Wow. I mean, look her name up on Facebook and just look at that art that she does. Incredible stuff. Who knows? Maybe she'll do something for a single that I do or something. I wouldn't put it past, because she does some incredible artwork. So thank you, Andrea, for getting involved. And sorry you didn't win. You were close. 2 names left. Now, I don't know, because I haven't really been following like a master list, who the last 2 are. But I'm getting the feeling that somebody out there is probably saying, yeah, it could be me, it could be me. Okay, so let's pick this one. This name is... Ooh. Ryan McKay. Wow, buddy, you are so close. Ryan McKay is one of the 2 hosts of the Shabby Road Record Show. I listen to that all the time. Incredible podcast. I love it. So many bands I've been turned on to because of their show. They play some incredible bands and songs on their show. Funny as hell. In fact, I was listening to one episode that they did about some, I believe it was some serial killer guy in England that made me laugh so hard I almost crashed a car. And also, there was one time they did an episode and they did a couple of audio drops of Little Richard in it, and that almost made me tear up enough to crash my car. So, warning, don't listen to their show while you're driving, because you'll probably laugh enough to crash your car. So, very sorry, Ryan. You are so close. So that leaves 1 name, and I don't know who it is. I won't be surprised when I open it, because I know everybody, but I haven't been following who it is. So who is the winner? The winner, Dave Rose. Now, Dave Rose is a person who frequents on the Vinyl Discoveries page. You'll notice that whenever he posts his albums that he's listening to, he either have a picture of 1 or 2 of his dogs. Fantastic dogs that he has. Absolutely gorgeous animals. And he has a huge room full of vinyl, 45s, even 78s, I think. He has a fantastic collection, and I'm honored to say that, Dave, you're the winner. So you will be receiving the test pressing with the album cover here to hold it in. Test pressing number 8 is yours, my friend. And I will send that out to you as soon as possible. Again, thank you so much for everybody who entered. Some of you came really close, obviously. Ryan, you're really close. As was Andrea and a few other people. But to me, you guys are all winners in my heart. Thank you so much for supporting my music in this channel. And I will be doing more contests soon with other great things that I hope that you guys will be interested in. And yeah, again, thank you so much for your support. We are now at April 14th. So any time now, hopefully maybe by next week, we'll have the completed pressings of A Brand New Day done. So lots to talk about very soon. Thank you very much again for entering, everybody. And that's it for now. So until next time, this is Mark Anthony K saying bye for now. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.